What's up, guys? Max Scoville here for Destructoid. With me,
Bill Zoeker, what's up?
we are at day 1 officially of E3. That's why there's actually people here this time. In this particular video, we decided we should recount all the things that were announced at the big Sony press conference last night. We would have done it last night, but it was late when that
Everything
was
was closed.
It was dark out, and we don't have night shot on our cameras. So anyway, they talked about a shit ton. They went on for a while, so I'm straight up reading off of the list. You can find the full article on Destructoid.com. I'm going to drop a link to it in this very episode description, and you can go and click on it and then click on other things and learn all you want. But in the meantime, let's do the thing in the nutshell.
Let's talk about the Sony.
Yeah, in no particular order. They're doing a white PS4 bundle that you can get, because people like white hardware.
Exclusively for the Destiny release.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people go crazy for that.
White electronics. Like, hey, do you want to own a $300 system?
Because it's pretty.
It's going to turn yellow after 5
pretty,
years.
so you can tell it apart from your Xbox, at least until they release that white Xbox One Sunset Overdrive bundle. Moving on, what else we got? Destiny is coming first to PlayStation 4, so they're going to be doing like exclusive missions. They're going to have the beta there first.
They're having tons of exclusive content.
Yeah.
In fact, they're having a beta for PS4 users before possibly, nobody else will be able to do this but PlayStation owners, but they're going to have that happen early in July, I think. And then next week, they're actually going to have the first look alpha available for PlayStation 4 owners to play it.
What do you know? Maybe you might see something about something sort of like that on this very channel.
Today.
Yeah, I guess it's up now. Go look at it. Anyway, Sucker Punch is working on standalone infamous Second Son DLC about that chick who does the shit with the neon signs.
But I can't help you unless you open up. Miss Walker. Miss Walker. Fetch!
I still haven't played Second Son. Have you played it?
No.
I don't know. There's some lady who people really liked in the game, and she does stuff with neon signs, and that's cool. There you go, and
cool.
It's a standalone DLC, otherwise known as a small game. LittleBigPlanet 3 has 3 new playable characters.
What?
Do we know about
They have
LittleBigPlanet 3?
characters in LittleBigPlanet?
I don't know. Yeah, they're like little sack boys. New types of burlap to play with.
Generic
Go figure.
placeholders that you put stickers on, or whatever you do.
Now to something really exciting. This is a big one. People are doing all sorts of bodily fluids in their pants over this, and it's of course Bloodborne, which is actually appropriate. That's like a Bloodborne pathogens joke. This is From Software, the Dark Souls, Demon Souls guys, and it looks like a spooky game that people want to play, and it's Miyazaki, not the Hayao one, the other one, who does the opposite of the upbeat, happy things, dark things. So it's not a Souls game, but it's
Probably still be hard.
yeah, people are going to be into that. They're excited about that. Also, on a macabre note, there's new shit of the Order 1886. That's a game that's coming out next February, and it looks real pretty. And I still don't know what to make of it.
They have long coats and steam power.
And there's some quick time events, and there's
thermite
like
guns.
we got to see like a monster, and they shot the monster now.
Oh, a game where you shoot monsters.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't know. It's got some cool filmic effects. Speaking of monsters, this one came out of kind of left field. I guess we sort of knew it was coming. Dead Island 2.
Yeah, which is apparently being developed by Jaeger, which they're the other guys who made Spec Ops: The Line.
Yes, which I would say is an incredibly stable, well-polished, just quality game, as opposed to Dead Island, which was kind of a jalopy of a game.
Well,
and that was Techland who did that.
Yeah, well, my whole thing is like Techland, they have questionable motives behind some of their design choices, and the feminazi files in the Dead Island
Let's not
game.
go into that. Just on a fundamental level, we all remember the amazing Dead Island trailer, which had the little girl flying out the window in slow motion, and the sad music played. Everyone's like, this looks like a really just emotionally captivating game. And then it came out, and it was like, do you want to be the rapper or the ninja lady in high heels?
Kick a zombie.
Hit something with an oar 8 times, and the oar will break. What are those oars made out of? Anyway, this is, again, being presented as a totally wacky, upbeat, goofy. I mean, there's a dude jogging, and there's lots of whoa, whoa, whoas, and it sounds like kind of Dead Rising approach. Definitely, I guess we've moved past the dark, gritty, somber zombie approach, and now the thing that people want is the goofy, wacky kind. So, yeah, I don't know. I fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, something. I still don't know what to make of Dead Island, but I mean, yeah. Here's a big, amazing, fantastic one that a whole lot of people are really excited about.
Yeah.
Grim Fandango is getting
yeah.
remastered. It's coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita.
This
Grim
is amazing
Fandango,
because it
yeah.
hasn't even been re-released on the PC, and so people have had to like go through all these hoops just to get it to play on PC. And now it's being remastered. You can play it on your Vita.
Yep.
Like that's insane. It's awesome. A lot of people are, really excited about this.
So I think that there's kind of this, there's people who are shitting their pants over it and they're really excited. And there's people who are like, it's a game that already came out. Why is that so exciting? And obviously nostalgia is a factor here, but I think that beyond just strictly nostalgia, just kind of actually keeping old games around is important, especially with a studio like LucasArts, which all of Tim Schafer's amazing classic games, Grim Fandango, Full Throttle, Monkey Island, all that shit, is kind of in this weird legal gray area because LucasArts shut down. Disney bought it. Apparently, Disney Interactive is ushering this in, and they're working with Tim Schafer to make this happen. And that's really, really nice to hear about because it makes me...
A game that almost just went completely out of reach.
Yeah,
forever.
I mean, if this means like an HD version of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, I'm sold because that's one of my favorite games of all time. And I mean, shit, that's...
You want to see...
LucasArts games aren't dead, so there you go. This was actually at the top of the show, probably the best thing. I was feeling real sad until I saw this. I was really tired. I'd been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning because we had an early flight. Far Cry 4, they showed it off. You get wingsuits, you get grappling hooks, the fucking elephant can run over a Jeep.
You don't get the fucking elephant.
Blow up the things. You don't know that. You can fuck an elephant.
Maybe. You might fuck an elephant.
You can do all kinds of things in those games. I blew up a tortoise in the last one. What am I going to do in this one? Probably all kinds of crap. On a less idiotic note, one thing that Sony's doing that's really interesting here, and this is, I guess, exclusively on the PlayStation 4 version, people who don't own the game can jump into it.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of weird.
When I heard that, I was like, did I accidentally fall asleep? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they're kind of doing this whole Tails approach. I guess in the demo, like, AJ's like, he calls in for help, and then somebody just comes in as a gyrocopter, and they're flying around, and it's like, oh, there's gyrocopters in the game, too. I love this kind of really interesting, like, experimental, like, technical approach that kind of borders on free-to-play, but isn't quite, and then it's just... And I'm more excited about the fact that there is a little tiny helicopter in the game.
But on the flip side, it looks really awesome. Looks like a lot of fun. They had the first 5 minutes, which is a cutscene from the game.
Yeah.
And they show the villain, and he's like a tan complexioned man with bleach blonde hair. He's looking
Pagan
real
Min.
nice. And there's the whole bus and blah blah blah. They show the protagonist, and it's another pretty white man. And
apparently he's not. Apparently he's actually he's AJ Ghali. He's an expat from Kyrat, the place that you're playing in.
He looks
I think he's
real
got some
white.
relation. I was corrected by the Far Cry game Twitter account about this. So
Okay.
just let's not stress about.
So let me put myself in the place of everyone else watching who thought that guy looked real white.
Who cares? I don't know. Anyway, there's a fucking elephant running over a Jeep. Who gives a shit? You want fucking PETA's gonna get mad either way. A big hot one is No Man's Sky, which I think that's definitely one of the biggest games to come out of
Everyone
this.
creamed on Twitter when that
Yes,
came out.
it looks like Proteus and Far Cry 3 had a fucking Rogue Squadron baby, and it's procedurally generated, and we still don't know how this game works. It's made by like 10 people whose studio was flooded like last winter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we're gonna go check it out as soon as we can.
It has been talked about before, and it's a procedurally generated, like planetary exploration
Yep.
game. Planetary.
Yeah, I want to see it. Stay tuned for more on that. I like that there was actually a cheer for this. YouTube is coming to PlayStation 4, which is about goddamn time.
So what this means is people can share videos of themselves playing a game on YouTube and have it promptly taken down for content ID.
Exactly, yeah. It works just fine. Please don't flag us. Brian Michael Bendis came out and told us about how the first PlayStation exclusive TV show, or a series, I guess, is going to be Powers, the Bendis comic. They're going to make a cartoon of it, and Bendis talked a lot. Brian Michael Chickless is my cool new nickname for him because he doesn't have any hair. Sorry, Brian. Mortal Kombat X, we got to see in action, and it looks just absolutely wonderful and stupid.
It's got gore. It's got spine ripping.
You want to go hang out outside the 7-Eleven and drink Slurpees and talk about how fucking rad that looks?
Yes.
I don't know, people who don't like Mortal Kombat, I have this serious issue with them because it's like, it's got fucking ninjas ripping each other's frozen bladders out of their body cavities and throwing entrails around and hitting each other with tree branches. Like, if you don't like it, just move on, because you're not going to win any arguments, because the people who are passionate about it are probably too stupid and angry to really want to listen to your fucking bullshit logic.
They're the kind of people who think that a game called X is cool in 2014.
It is cool, you fucking morons. Let's go get tribal tattoos and backwards hats. I actually do really want to play this game. Moving on, other thing that's getting remastered that I'm actually excited about is Grand Theft Auto 5. And you can actually, this is a nice little slap on the ass for Microsoft. You can transfer your Grand Theft Auto Online profile from 360 to PS4.
Yeah, that was
so.
nuts.
Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna steal so many customers.
Shots fired, and yeah, I'm gonna play that game again because I like it. It's like we're LARPing it right now because we're in Los Santos. We're gonna see some Batman Arkham Knight gameplay where Batman drives a car around, the Batmobile, if you will, and he shoots shit out of it with a tank. And then we got to see Scarecrow, who looks really cool, and everyone likes Scarecrow, so they got excited about that. Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman, a hero who doesn't kill people, but he drives a tank.
Coming soon this holiday season, next February. Finally, one of the real big things was our first look at Uncharted. Uncharted 4.
For the Thieves of Thieving.
The thief something thieves.
The Thieves End?
The Thieves End. Thieves, yeah, there's the Thieves End. That's it. And it was Nathan Drake, it was face in the mud, and he got up very slowly and walked away in some bushes, and they're on a pirate island. So if you like Uncharted, they're making another game in that series. Anyway, that has been a very quick, just ramshackle summary of all the crap that you may have missed if you did not watch the Sony presser. If you didn't, we saved you some time. There's a lot of cool shit out there. Go check out the articles on Destructoid.com. People have been covering this. We're going to be covering more things. These are the worst videos. These ones at the beginning where we have to sit through this thing that takes an hour and a half, and then we have to remember things off the top of our heads and talk about them.
I don't remember anything.
Of course not. Bill's a sleepy man. We don't give him enough food or coffee. Anyway, I'm Max Scoville.
I'm Bill Zoeker, gonna get some coffee.
Yes, youtube.com/dtoid. You're watching it right now. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm Max Scoville. I talk a lot of shit about video games, but I love them very dearly.
I'm also Max Scoville.
No, he's
Just
Bill
follow
Zoeker.
Max.
Just follow Bill Zoeker. You can follow our video editor,
Tweet me
who's
copy.
Michael Space Jam, because his name is actually Michael Jordan. I'm not joking. Go follow him.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
We love you. Yeah, come on and go to the E3 jam. Good night.